but if you would be interested in doing some adventuring, I would like to hire your little band.
I think chilling. Just trying to give Setari some space so she doesn't eat him.
I am sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this, but you are dead. You just need to realize it. An hour before sunset, you Rendezvous and meet up with the Wanderlust.
Alright.
Sure. If I see any undead along the way, I'm probably raging and trying to destroy them, but yeah, we're
You
ready
do
to
see
leave.
a couple. In fact, you probably find about a dozen just random zombies, a couple zombie brutes, skeletons, very easily dispatched.
Yeah.
Setari, are you ready to hate Balder even more than you did before?
Oh, good.
He's a zombie now.
No, he is not a zombie. I just feel like once Rordrik sees Balder's token, Setari might hate him.
I know exactly who that is.
Yeah.
I do not. I just googled rich dwarf and was like, yeah, that one fits.
Is that husky alive or dead?
What?
The dog on his shoulder. Alive or dead? Looks like
Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. He's wearing furs. That.
Starry wears furs.
Yeah.
Well, the coyote cloak, kind of.
Alright, well, you are back on the Wanderlust. Balder stayed true to his word and paid for, even though it ended up only being 1 day, paid for the excess time of you staying here. The detour itself cost all of you, what, 240 gold?
Yep, that's how much I paid.
Okay. As you were all brought back onto the ship, Balder... Now, again, this is an hour before sunset, so the sun is going down. Balder requests all of your presence at sunset, would like to share a drink with all of you, and has something he wishes to discuss with. It is up to you whether you accept or not.
Yeah, sure, Ko will go. He's feeling pretty good about killing the Lich. All in one day.
Ko's in a pretty good mood. He's like, yeah, I'll have a drink.
Do you need all of us?
Well, I mean, you were just told by someone that Balder is requesting your presence, not Balder himself.
I'll be in our room. I don't confirm one way or the other.
Okay. You get to your room, and you get kind of washed up, and you do have an hour to yourself. Ko, you are going to meet him for a drink, right?
Yeah, I'll go.
Setari, are you?
I don't see why she would. I think she wants to be alone.
Okay, Ko, you get to the captain's private quarters. The captain is not there, it's just Balder. He pulls up a... I just went blank on what they're called. The glass things that hold alcohol.
Flask? Decanter?
Decanter, thank you. Yes. I'm literally looking at
I don't drink.
I have one sitting 4 feet from me, an actual crystal one, and I forgot the name of it. It is empty because I drink vodka, and I'm not going to put vodka in a like $300 decanter, but I just like the way the decanter looks.
Yeah. Usually really nice looking.
Yeah, he pours some out of it and hands it to you, and then motions for you to sit down.
I have a seat.
Is Setari not joining us?
She had a rougher time down there.
Would it... I don't mind waiting. Would you try to go gather her? And part of what I wanted to say, I needed to directly say to her. If she says no, that is fine. Don't push it. But just tell her that I would like to speak with her for a moment. And if there's anything she doesn't like hearing, she's welcome to leave at any point.
Yeah, I'll go try. She did kind of have to kill her zombified lover down there. Also, we lost Kuroku again in that.
We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there. Let me go see if she's in a mood to talk. He drinks his full glass before he goes.
You don't have to get up and rush. You just do you like sip on it and small talk with him for a moment, or does Ko just like chug the rest of the glass
as he readies to go talk to Setari?
Sounds about right.
I mean, the whole way back, she would have been very quiet. She would have answered anything, you asked of her, but she'd be very quiet.
If it was important, he would have bugged you, but for the most part, he would have let you just...
Mm-hmm.
Just brood for a little while. You've earned it.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll come knock on the door.
Okay, Setari, you hear a knock at your door.
You hear a partial growl of affirmation.
I figured that she
Ko
was
will
about
open
to
the
see
door.
like the trunk of an elephant ripping the door off.
In her current state, I don't even know if she can refocus to get that back. She's...
Yeah, Ko opens the door. Hey, Setari.
She is still fully in her armor. She's just kind of sitting on the bed, kind of curled up, and has a bracelet in her hands. How'd it go?
Well, he wanted to talk to you too, so I haven't been talked to at all. He said it'd be a quick little thing.
Did he say anything of what it's about? So what's my time?
No, but he said it'd be quick and short with you. Told him you weren't really in a mood for it. If it's something dumb, I'll cast the fireball myself.
She probably does give a slight chuckle at that. Which normally you threatening other people probably wouldn't do. Alright.
We almost have evil Setari.
I can't always run away.
I mean, you could fly away.
Not right now. She'll slowly get up.
I'll wait by the door for you.
Take an extra minute just to take some deep breaths and slowly walk up to you.
As you get to the hallway and begin heading towards the captain's quarters, you hear Kyle from behind you. Oh, hey, Setari.
What? Oh, Kyle. Hi.
I just wanted to apologize again for the other night. I'm very sorry.
For what? I got to enjoy the view.
Yes, but we had made plans. I don't know. I haven't been myself since I've left my cave. This whole world is strange and crazy. It is wondrous but terrifying at the same time.
This world is sick, Kyle. It very much is.
Well, I don't know if it's sick.
It's okay, Cap. Don't worry.
There's multiple plagues running around. This disease of undeath is everywhere. It's a sick world.
Yeah, but there's also good things too.
So you can hold on to for 2 seconds before they're torn from you 7 times.
Yes, the love and presence of Gazra and nature and the green way all around us.
That has been ripped from you? That sounds
No,
horrible.
that is what I can hold on to for more than 2 seconds.
It might be all we have.
We should continue this conversation later. We're needed by the captain, or in the captain's quarters.
Well, when you are done, I won't keep you much longer, but Setari, At sunrise, I have made some preparations for some prayers to Gazra in the morning. I was wondering if you might wish to accompany me.
Maybe prayer will do me good.
Something is obviously wrong with you, but hold true to your faith, for it will guide you and protect you. And he just nods and walks away.
He realizes Gazra's a pretty impartial deity, doesn't he?
Like, you don't get more neutral than that.
Yeah, yeah, he's gonna guide her back on the good path. Yeah.
He will definitely keep her from the evil. Well, actually, no, you can be a neutral evil.
Yeah, he don't care.
I mean, plague druids are a thing.
Yes, they are.
And they're really fun to play.
You could also just go out and, cause storms and kill ships. Gazra won't care.
Gazra won't kill. No, Gazra will kill.
Well, Gazra kills ships all the time. What are you talking about?
That's part of his domain. Or her domain. Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Yep.
You get to the captain's quarters. Balder motions for you to both sit down, and he pours each of you a drink.
This one I'll sip on.
I will sit down, like, feet up almost on the chair, kind of curled up, just clearly, not happy. And I don't touch a drink.
I take Setari's drink.
When I met all of you for the first time, the only reason you're even on the ship is because Theo asked me if I was okay with it, and I agreed. You see, I have privately chartered the Wanderlust for the next... well, for a while, for some personal errands I need to run, and I did not want any other people coming aboard. But I saw you at the dock, and Theo made a case for you, so I allowed you to come on. It's no problem. I figured it's going to be a long journey. It might be interesting, might help alleviate boredom. And that's what I attempted to do, with alleviate boredom by playing around with you. Especially after you mentioned you were heading to go deal with a Lich at Goodman. I figured, oh, what's the big deal? These people will be dead in a few weeks' time anyway. I may as well get a laugh out of them. And I owe you both a deep, heartfelt apology for that. I've become jaded since my days of adventuring, and seeing what you have done has relit a fire in me, and I have remembered what it was once like to actually hope and want to do better in the world, instead of just sit by and muse and laugh at it.
I give him a nod.
I understand that.
As such, he slides a coin purse over to you. Here is 30 platinum pieces. This should cover your cost of getting on the boat, plus some.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that'll cover it. What is that, 300 gold?
I know, actually, we paid for the VIP room, and it was like 2,000 gold for us.
Kuroku's not here to do stuff like that.
Very true.
Technically, I paid nothing this whole trip.
Yeah, Karth covered you, I think.
And Karth covered me, and then you paid for the side trip, so...
Mm-hmm.
And yet, you just made more money.
Yep. I'll accept this as a payment for killing the Lich.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll grab the bag.
I would also like to ask, will you be continuing your journey upon the Wanderlust? Or will you be leaving us at Hirane?
I have some business in Hirane, but
we will be docked at Hirane for 2 weeks' time. So, I mean, if you
depends
can't...
on what happens there.
Something terrible, I'm sure.
It is my understanding that the plague in Hirane has been mostly handled and is getting under control, with assistance from G-Con of all places. That was surprising. And then on the western front, a lot of the plague has been handled, and there are already people from Lox going into Rayholt. They have set up quarantine tents and are doing their best to help people.
Oh, that's good. Sounds like Nora is already in Hirane.
Nora?
I do not
yes.
know of this Nora you speak of.
A good dragon from Jukon. I'm actually
A
going to
dragon
meet
from
him.
Yukon? Interesting. I used to be a adventurer at one point, and then I became a trophy hunter. I've seen my fair bit of dragons. Can't say I've ever encountered any in Yukon, though.
You'll never know where he'll find them.
Oh. Only
Yeah.
visited Jukon maybe once.
Tell an extremely rich trophy hunter where the dragons are so he can go put their head on his wall. Good job, Ko.
Hey, I said there are dragons in Jukon, not where they're at.
You just said he's coming to Hirane.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
there could be dragons anywhere. Dragons can look like people.
Ah, so then you're saying I should hunt you and mount you on my wall.
I mean, I am
Don't touch him.
art dragon.
Ah, don't worry, Miss Setari. I speak only in jest. Besides, have you seen him? He wouldn't look too good on a wall.
Look better on a bed.
Just shakes her head.
Yes, I could see your head on a bed frame mounted above my bed. That would look nice. As you look down at me as I hammer to the thought of you passing, and he just winks at you.
Is this my cue to leave?
You are correct. I got a little off track there. It is difficult to stay on topic with you, Ko.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah, I've heard that once or twice.
Yep.
But, so you are not sure if you will be staying on with us after Hirane, then?
We're adventurers. We could die tomorrow. This whole ship could go down. We could all die. I don't know.
Kuroku was the one that wanted to go to Jukon specifically.
But I really hope the ship does not go down. There are several safeguards in place to ensure that doesn't happen, and I have the utmost faith in Captain Theo. But if you would be interested in doing some adventuring, I would like to hire your little band to stay on after Hirane and do some little adventuring work for me here and there. Like I mentioned, I used to be an adventurer myself. As I've gotten older and sustained a few injuries, and a few losses throughout my life, it has become more difficult to do so, but I do so miss the thrill of it, the stories, the experiences. I would like to live vicariously through an adventuring group that is as capable as you are. I will happily pay a retainer fee at the beginning, and then, you know, with adventuring comes treasures, and money is not something I really... I mean, obviously I don't need that, so it is the experience that I'm hoping to just get a taste of. So any treasures or anything like that are yours to keep.
Seems like a tempting offer,
Huh.
but I think we need to discuss that with some others. That
Well,
kind of would change our course quite a bit.
Well, yes it would, because it would require you going across the Tranquil Sea. Because what I had in mind is, since I have chartered the ship, I can kind of have it take what direction I decide. And what I was hoping to do was, well, you see there are so many unexplored islands throughout the Tranquil Sea. I don't know about you, but back when I was in my own little adventuring group, sometimes that was our favorite thing to do, was just go somewhere where people haven't been before and see what's there.
No people, huh?
Well, I mean, unexplored islands, so there might be locals, but who knows?
No, that just sounds good for once.
Well, I know of several unexplored islands through the Tranquil Sea, of both air and water.
Is there floating islands out there?
Yes, and as far as I know, no one has stepped foot on them. That is kind of my end goal and end destination, is to see or to learn what is on there. I'm not the best at it, admittedly, but in my more informative years, I have been attempting to write down a manifesto of my experiences. I'm not dead yet, so I'd like to add more to it. Perhaps one day get the book published.
Oh, I don't think mine will ever be published.
You better hope it doesn't. Well, as it stands, you are the entire party. So, are you interested? You don't have to fully agree, but are you interested in taking Baldur's offer up?
I'm semi-interested. I think we'll still cross the Tranquil Sea anyway. I think we can decide over there, for sure.
The two biggest things I needed done are done. I don't really care. Where do we go?
Is there... I mean, obviously this will take some time, but once it is done, is there anywhere you would specifically like to go? Again, money's not really the greatest object, so... I can rent this old boat to kind of take us wherever. Oh, where is that at?
In that place that you messaged me and told me where the new named capital is. Where is that?
Oh, yeah, that is maybe just a few days, maybe a week at most travel outside of the port city we'll be landing at.
Yeah, I just
Bondar.
have to stop by there.
Not that Setari probably knows that name, but...
Yeah, Setari would. I mean, it's common knowledge in my world.
Oh, okay.
Forgot that. I named it a year ago when I made this world, and then forgot it.
Oh, okay. So I put it in gray. I didn't know she'd actually know it.
No, yeah, that's less than a week's travel from where we will be headed. What about you, Setari? There's got to be somewhere on this planet that would interest you to go see or go do?
I suppose someday I should go home.
Where is that?
She stops herself. About to say it's burned down. The Whispering Woods.
The burned down woods.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I've been there. Nice place.
Yeah. Never red dragon to go kill over there.
The eternal smoldering is what some call it.
Yeah.
No kidding, you're from the Whispering Woods.
Yes. I've traveled far by foot.
I have traveled pretty much my entire life from one place to another. The longest I have ever spent in one location was there. I lived for 20 years there with a woman who stole my heart. I do so miss the Whispering Woods. They were beautiful. Every time of year, it was like a different landscape of an array of colors throughout the canopy. I long for it sometimes, but it has been a long time since I've been there.
I often wonder why I left sometimes.
You are yet young, wanting to experience the world and see what is around you, but it is never too late to just go check in and see how home is doing. Once this journey is done, I mean, I myself would like to go back, so how about we both go to the Whispering Woods?
Sure.
mean, I'll go.
Oh, of
Supposedly
course.
there's a red dragon to hunt.
How is it that you know of so
this-
many dragons?
I mean, what?
He's a kobold.
Yeah.
I have met many kobolds. At most, they tend to know of the one dragon they serve.
I actually didn't serve a dragon.
Well, who
Also-
did you serve? I mean, no offense, but it's very rare for a kobold clan to not serve something.
Oh yeah, no, I left it, but they used to be Abraxas worshippers, and yeah, it's all behind me.
He tilts his head slightly, as if kind of putting two and two together, and then he just says the name of your old kobold clan or cult or whatever.
Yep, that's the one. I didn't think we actually were well known for anything.
How old are you?
Hold on. I should be.
16?
I'm like-
15.
I am like 60. Wait, no, then we went back in time. Like 15.
But no, he does say I should be 15 right now.
Well, this would have been about 30 years ago, so before you were born. That clan has been around for quite a while, and at one point they were causing some trouble around the area, and it was me and my adventuring group that put a stop to them and killed, we thought, all of them, but it seemed like I guess we didn't get them all, and they started back. It is good
I
to
guess
see
not.
you have broken yourself on that.
Yeah, I was hoping to break the rest of them. Well, especially, I'll have some children there, I'm sure, that...
Well,
gonna
this
need some
definitely
guidance.
feels like some unfinished business for me. I may be old, but I'm not dead. I feel like I can take my axe up for one last adventure and go handle these cultists.
Well, I was kind of hoping of directing them away from cult activity. I mean, the actual other cultists, yeah, we can deal with them.
Well, if you think diplomacy might stand a better chance, then by all means.
Like the cult? No. The kobolds being forced to work for the cult, yeah, we can try to get them out of that.
When we went there, it was a kobold who was leading the cult.
Uh-huh. And that was eventually how it was when I left. They might not let that happen anymore, though, after I left.
One kobold leader is slain, the other one abandoned. Maybe it would be better to not have a kobold leader.
Yeah. They weren't very smart.
Well, again, we will be docked in Hirane for 2 weeks, so you really have up until that point to make your decision, because once we leave, well, then we've left. But again, I will happily offer you a retainer fee. Now, I'm more than happy to discuss the amount of it, as I have not settled on anything in my mind just as of yet. But we can discuss it in more detail when you have a better informed decision, or perhaps if you would prefer to speak to some of your companions, you can do that as well.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We have time.
We are equals. We all talk to each other.
Some more than others. Some
The
less
old
than
group I had, we had one guy that liked to think of himself as the party lead. Always told the rest of us what to do. He'd lay out these plans and battle strategies before combat, and then as combat began, he would bark orders, as the rest of us would just run around like chickens with their head cut off and somehow still survive.
That sounds like my combat tactic right there.
We had one of those. He's dead.
Yeah, so was mine.
Oh, I
It was,
think I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, so was mine. His plans got him killed because he started making these plans behind our back.
She just nods.
Yep. I've met Derek too.
Yep.
That's what Setari's thinking. Yep.
Mr. Blackburn, yep.
All right. So, you're about a 3 days travel out from Hirane. What would you like to do with your 3 days?
You know, like go to Hirane.
I'm assuming mostly sulking. Kyle says he wants to do some prayers, so at least, do that.
Okay, if you join him in the morning, then that's pretty much all it is. In the hold, kind of to the side, he has made a small shrine to Gazra. He does explain to you, and he starts tearing up as he does, that he has lost his he had to give up his holy symbol. It was a family heirloom that had been passed down for generations, but because of his sinful night with Ko, he had accidentally stolen an expensive bottle of alcohol without realizing it, and the only thing of worth on him he had to pay off that debt was his holy symbol. But he does have a small wooden one that he has attempted to hand carve himself.
I really don't have much need for the money. That sounds like
You know what?
something that means a lot to you. How much was it? I could try to do something good.
He said the alcohol plus some of the damages done to the ship was about like 80 gold. I don't really know what what it was worth. I've never gotten it appraised, but it was the only thing of value I had. He seemed pretty eager and happy to take that as payment.
Something like that has no worth. Well, a lot of worth.
Are you saying my family heirloom is worthless?
No, I'm sorry. It doesn't have a price. I suppose I should say. I'm sorry. I'm not always it. Was this Balder? Who was this you spoke to?
No, it was the captain.
I might be able to get that back for you.
You don't have to do that.
No, I don't. And everything I've learned in this world, I probably shouldn't, yet I still feel like I should.
You have a very kind soul.
We'll see how long. I feel it's beaten every day.
And yet you are still standing. You are quite impressive and inspiring.
Don't read my books, you'll think otherwise.
I don't know how to read.
Oh my god, he's perfect.
She probably just stares for a moment at that, just oh.
I've lived most of my life in a cave. Well, Druidic, of course, but other languages I've learned to speak Common because of some of the dealings and trade that we did with others, but that's really the extent of my knowledge of language or illiteracy.
Well, I don't know how long you'll be here, or if I'll be on here that long. We'll see. Maybe I can help.
I am actually... I haven't told anyone my reasonings for being here, and it took a lot of begging to get on the boat in the first place. I didn't realize it was chartered by a private person.
So it seems.
But you see, my mother, who raised me in my cave, beautiful, lovely woman, has told me of my father, who was from a grove across the tranquil sea. And I seek him out to know who I am and where I come from.
God, let's go.
She spoke of him. She said he was fairly short, but very smart and powerful.
Well, I'd like to say that family's important, but I've neglected mine for quite a while now. It's hard on the road.
I've only ever known being at home with my family. This is my first time ever out and about. I'm, I wake up terrified every morning. I don't know what this world has in it. Although I am so hopeful, there are so many beautiful sights and new experiences. Hey Setari, meet Setari 40 sessions ago.
Yep.
Ko might fall in love with this guy.
This world does have some beauty to it, but there is great danger everywhere. You must be careful, or else...
Well, there's a lot less danger now, thanks to you. I'm sorry that I didn't come help you with the undead. Those horrid things, I'm glad you were able to destroy them, but I'm not much of in the way of combat.
If you travel enough in this world, you will be. Or else...
I really hope not. I could never imagine hurting someone.
So was a time I would agree with that. But sometimes it is necessary. You just have to be careful about where you put it.
Yes, this world is so big. It seems like only yesterday I was sneaking away to paint on my cave walls, to look at the bioluminescent fungus and the worms and dream. And now I'm actually out doing stuff. And it's a lot to take in.
Yes. Just be careful. I was once a lot like you.
Oh, look. Setari found her a little Setari.
Mm-hmm.
And now Ko should be worried.
Yeah, this is suddenly more worrying than I thought it would be, Ko, yeah.
Wait, why is it worrying for Ko?
I mean, you know, he actually could lose Setari to this dude.
What, you're saying that Setari would be attracted to an innocent and naive person who is genuinely good-hearted and has done no harm to the world?
Yes, I think she would do that because she would want to experience that herself again.
What? No. The last bit to cling to try and keep herself sane, yeah.
Ko, what you doing?
I think chilling. Just, trying to give Setari some space. So she doesn't eat him.
Oh, Setari, have you tried any of these meat kebabs? I found them near Rayhold in the future.
In the future? You too?
Oh, yes, I am a time-traveling cave druid.
Fascinating.
Okay, you and him finish? Setari, are you doing anything else, or do you just go back to your room?
I'll probably go back to the room for a little while at least, but there's someone else I need to talk to now, since we...
Okay. You were in your room for about 20 minutes, and you hear a light knocking on your door.
Are you here, Ko, or are you elsewhere? Probably.
Probably chilling in bed reading.
Okay.
Oh wait, Ko, are you in the room?
Yeah, if she came back to the room, he'd probably still be there.
Oh, okay, then never mind. You do not hear a knocking at your door.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay then. Weird that they know that to not knock, but okay.
Alright, well I'm gonna go get some fresh air or something. Let you chill, Setari. I'll be back.
Alright. Don't do anything stupid. Like I would do.
Ko, as you're wandering off, Setari, you hear a light knock on your door.
take a moment to like register. Get up and go to the door. Open
Let's
it.
go.
Standing outside your door, you see this? You open the door, and standing there, you see this.
Again, stunned probably for a moment of just, what? And then a growl of, what?
Setari Oakvale.
It takes a moment. It's hearing her full name. No one uses that. Yes?
It is okay. It is okay.
Nothing's okay. What are you talking about?
Please, have a seat.
I don't I don't move at that. Why should I let you into my room? Why should I let any of your type near me again?
We need to talk, and it would be best if you were calm.
Well, that's going to happen. Who are you? What are you?
I am a messenger, a mediator. I am a helping hand.
Then whoever sent you doesn't know anything about me.
May want to try that religion check.
Yeah. That might help. But this is Setari, it'll only make it worse.
Setari, it is okay. I understand your trepidation, your fear, and your anger. Going into the light is not easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll religion, see if I understand anything about what's going on here.
Do you still have that weird thing?
Dubious knowledge, yeah.
Oh no.
Man.
Wait.
That only happens on a failure, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what I rolled though. You can tell me anything.
This is either an undead come to sweet talk your soul into an abyss of undeath, or an outsider come to sweet talk your soul into an abyss of something else. You take it. I mean, you can see the thing, so you decide on your own.
Yeah. Who sent you?
Setari, it is okay. I know it is hard to grasp and understand. I know you are afraid. I know you are angry, but it is okay.
You say that you aren't answering my questions. That's not making it okay. Give me a will save. Okay.
Because of something, an aura they have that I completely forgot about.
Since it's will, I'll do it blind.
Well,
Am I picking up where I left off last session with saving throws?
no, you critically succeeded.
Well, I do that a bit on will save, so.
You have no idea that anything was happening because of the will save. You're just not affected by whatever it was.
Oh, usually crit saves, you learn something. Okay, that's fine.
It's an aura, though.
It's an aura.
Okay. I watch things like you have killed me many times, taken my friends, taken my love. Why should I trust anything like you?
Oh no. You don't know, do you?
I don't know a lot of things, that's clear. It's always been the truth.
It is okay, Setari. Your peace is awaiting you.
What? Peace.
The
That's
being
Pharasma sent
before-
you?
The being before you begins to like slowly become translucent as it's going more towards transparent and kind of fading away, and you hear her say, "Setari Oakvale, I am sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this, but you are dead. You just need to realize it." And it's gone.
And that door gets slammed.
Give me another religion check based on the more context of what she was saying at this point.
So the player has a guess now.
Okay, no, that was better. Not enough for me to really give you a ton of information, other than I will tell you this was a psychopomp and not an undead at all.
I was wondering if this was a Pharasma thing, yeah.
With your role, I will tell you that this is a Kitsune. Their only purpose in existence in the universe is they've never come to the material plane except for powerful mortal souls that don't realize they're dead. Their job is in the boneyard. Some souls don't realize they're dead, and it is their job to help those souls understand that they are dead so they can go to where they need to go. They are not like avenging angels of Pharasma. They are completely and utterly neutral. Their job is seriously just to help a soul understand that it is dead so that it may pass on properly.
Huh. Okay.
Setari has some thunking to do. And I think I just filled up a page of her journal with that one thing.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I don't think she's gonna go talk to the captain today, then.
Oh, do you want to go speak to him?
Well, yeah, because he said he was the one with the symbol and everything,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't think she's gonna do that after that.
Okay, an hour passes, Co, you're done chilling.
Alright. Probably come back in.
I'm assuming at first you don't see her
She
Tell
was
you.
done that too.
until you look around and there's a gray striped tabby cat brooding in the corner now instead of an elf.
No,
You
she
are being
smaller.
cleaned by a robot cat.
I was afraid of that.
Why not? The robot cat is trying to comfort you.
2 cats now.
As much as, she can be... It's so weird, like, the barbarian side's like, ooh, kitty, I must respect it and protect it, and the druid's like, why am I with this thing?
Ko sits down and watches for a moment. Then opens his book.
Wait, Co opened the door. The tabby cat and the robot cat both run out. Co closes the door. 5 seconds later, they scratch him.
They want back in, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a cat, alright.
Ko writes in his book, it's strange to have someone in a cat form with a robot cat cleaning them, just brooding in the corner. This was my girlfriend. Weird.
Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong and tell me that you're not if you want, but I seriously imagine whenever Ko writes anything like what you were saying, Ko is both writing that and saying it out loud.
Most of the time, yes. In this case, probably not.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, eventually it only lasts an hour, so it'll wear off.
Alright, once it wears off. Hey,
Once it wears off, the
sorry.
robot cat gets scared and runs and hides under the bed.
I mean, he would have seen me change. I mean, doesn't mean he remembers, because, well, cat, but...
Well, no, it's just the fact that he was like curling up half asleep next to you, and then you just poofed back into Setari.
Yeah.
You alright over there?
Am I alive?
Yeah. I mean, you survived that fight. Is that what you're talking about?
Did I?
Yeah,
Is,
I made sure you did.
is this just what Pharasma wants? She thinks my life is...
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know too. Katrinas have nothing to do with Pharasma. They exist and work on the boneyard, but they are not avatars of Pharasma.
Yeah. So this life was torture enough for me? So the afterlife should just be more of it too?
Why are you bringing up Pharasma?
There was this thing, Katrina, I think it's called, came while you were away. Told me I was dead. I just don't know it.
Believed it?
I don't know what to believe right now, Cole. I don't know where my life is going. I've never known.
I'll religion check the name of that creature though, so
Okay.
he can catch up.
Well, Ko, with your nat 20 roll, feel free to go to Archives of Nethys and
Hammer.
Katrina's sheet and learn whatever you want.
All the time. Every single time I roll a knowledge check. So, I mean, yeah, Pharasma doesn't like you, and I mean, she marked you for dead.
Or is she trying to help Setari pass on?
Yeah, the Psychopomp wants to help, and thinks that she's dead because Pharasma marked you as dead, but you're not dead.
I suppose not. I don't know.
I don't get visits from strange creatures.
Good. Wait, weren't you saying you were visited by mind-probing, erasing monsters?
Yeah, that they weren't cool. They were very evil and very... Yeah, don't bring them up. It's better not to think about them.
I suppose it's better not to think I'm dead and live. Yeah, right.
But you're not dead. You're right here.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what Pharasma thinks.
Or maybe it's even something else. I don't know. These things I don't think are with her. But I don't know.
Well, we killed Anko though, so I mean, I know things didn't end the best way, but kind of have something to be happy about, right?
For all the 2 seconds that happiness lasted.
We're still doing good in the world. There's no reason to, give in and just lay dead for creatures outside our plane.
I don't plan to lay down dead. No, that I won't do.
Alright, well, good.
And we fast forward 3 days.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
And you're docking in Hirane. You are getting your stuff together as everybody is offloading onto Hirane. the docks of Hirane. And you hear kind of a commotion as a man is kind of almost forcing his way onto the boat. He gets around a few people, and you look up and you see this elderly man, probably mid to late 60s, which the life expectancy for humans in this world is 70 to 90. Actually, I'm going to say, yeah, he's about low 70s. And he's walking up, and you hear him calling out, Kuroku! Kuroku! Is this the right boat? Kuroku, are you here?
I'll approach him. He passed away.
Ah, a trivial thing. Where's the body?
Why do you want the body?
Please.
Okay.
Perception? Oh, yeah, I'm not. That's. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have walked up until he.
Did you describe the man?
Yes, an elderly human man in his 70s.
Okay.
Okay.
I call Setari.
I'll walk over from probably dazedly just looking at stuff.
He is fairly well dressed, but nothing too outlandish. But other than that, he has fairly plain features.
We need to summon the door. This guy wants Kuroku's body for some reason.
What? Why?
I don't know. I asked why. He said it's trivial or something. I don't know.
You want to just invite a stranger to poke around one of our friends? And into our home?
Seems to know him. Are you like related to him?
By the way, I will say that it would have shocked and surprised all of you. He was not going around saying Yoshido is Yoshido here. He was saying Kuroku.
Oh yeah.
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 Is he just not saying anything back about this?
Sorry, I was drinking some damn.
Oh, okay.
Drinking some what?
Some Pepsi. Not a sponsor.
But you
Unless
could
you
be.
want to be Pepsi.
Yes, because we all know PepsiCo execs watch Rordrik videos.
Yep.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, Pepsi.
PepsiCo? Co the
Yes.
Bold?
That is the name of
Pepsi the Bold.
that. Yeah, sure. We'll change. We will legally change his character's name. If that happens. I don't know why I said legally. Like
Yeah, I
there's
don't
some
know
kind
why
of
you added
legislate, some kind of court order or legislature involved with
All
it.
that red tape we have to go through to change Ko's name.
Yep.
Alright,
Alright.
he says, I am from Jukon, same as Kuroku. I need to speak with him.
Oh, so you're gonna do speak with dead or something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sure, I want to hear what he says.
Very well. You trust him. Let's go somewhere not in the middle of everyone to summon this.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah, we find a secluded place to summon the door.
Okay. He steps inside with you. Sees
He's over
Kuroku's
here.
body unceremoniously laying on the floor.
Y'all just left me in the foyer.
No, we put him in the room with the Kara's
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
ashes.
we'll put you in the dead room.
Yeah, Zoe's
Room with the dead.
in there too.
And you put my horse in there, right?
You are not there to ask. That's gonna you speak with dead. Where's my horse?
First question.
Should be there with you.
I wouldn't have put it in there.
No. Should be there with you.
No,
on the
where
other
his
side.
soul is, not where his body is.
Oh,
It's on the other side.
Got you.
Although Kara's urn isn't in here. Joe's actually holding on to that because he doesn't know when this mansion's gonna freak out on him. Hi, Kara's ghost.
That's what Setari needs to see right now.
So just put Kuroku up there.
Oh no, Setari won't want to be in
Might need to put some light in here.
What?
Yeah.
Hell can see in the dark.
I got light on my shield.
So he goes in there with you, and he just holds his hand over Kuroku's body and begins chanting in a language that neither of you understand.